Okay, so for what, over 2 decades now, Grand Theft Auto, it's just been the name in gaming, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. More than just a series.
Yeah, it's like a cultural phenomenon. It completely changed the game for open world design, sparked all these global debates, you know, way beyond just gamers. People often call it the gold standard.
It really set a benchmark.
But here we are, it's 2025, and the gaming world, well, it looks pretty different now. You've got these massive live service games, new blockbusters popping up all the time.
Completely different landscape.
So the big question is, has GTA's crown started to slip? Is the king still the king? That's what we're diving into today. We'll unpack the legacy, look at the challengers, explore this almost mythical hype around it,
Right.
and figure out, does it still rule the gaming kingdom?
And it's worth starting with the scale because commercially,
Right.
wow, Grand Theft Auto V, over 215 million copies sold.
Just incredible. Second best-selling game ever.
Ever. And what's maybe even wilder is that 12 years on, it's still selling 5 million copies every 3 months.
5 million every quarter, still.
Still. I mean, think about a huge new release like Monster Hunter Wilds this year. Massive hit. Sold 10 million in its first month, which is fantastic.
Yeah, huge launch.
For GTA V's sustained selling,
Yeah.
it's just on another level entirely. The whole franchise is getting close to 500 million units.
500 million.
It's a monster, commercially, no doubt.
Yeah.
But like you said, does sales alone tell the full story, especially now? I mean, for our audience, people who really know games, what are the limits of just looking at sales figures when we talk about who's king? You know, with free-to-play models, engagement metrics.
That is such a crucial point. The numbers are, yeah, they're staggering. But if we look past just the sales, what about GTA's actual impact, its cultural footprint? Because for me, GTA wasn't just making games.
No, not at all.
It was crafting these living worlds, and they were dripping with this biting satire, taking shots at everything, corporate greed, media hype.
That's cynical humor, yeah.
It gave cities like Liberty City, Vice City, Los Santos, these unique personalities. You can't just copy that. They feel like characters themselves, almost.
And it's fascinating how deep that cultural influence went. The in-game radio stations, they weren't just background music.
Oh, man, the radio stations were legendary.
They actually influenced real-world music charts, boosted artists, kind of defined the sound for an era and the fashion. Tommy Vercetti's Hawaiian shirts, Franklin's streetwear.
Ah, I remember that.
People were actually inspired by that stuff in the real world. It's kind of wild, isn't it? How a pixelated outfit could genuinely spark trends. Makes you almost want to try. Maybe not the Hawaiian shirt, but...
Haha, maybe not. But it shows how immersive those worlds felt. But you also touched on the controversies earlier. That cultural impact is there, sure, but couldn't you argue that all that controversy, especially around the violence?
There was a lot of it.
While it eventually led to better age rating systems, maybe it also, fed this negative stereotype about gaming for a long time, especially in the mainstream news. How do we balance those two sides?
That's a really fair point. There was definitely significant pushback. But I think the bigger picture is that GTA played this absolutely pivotal role in making gaming a legitimate cultural force because it caused such a stir.
So the controversy itself raised its profile.
Exactly. It commanded global attention. When GTA V hit $1 billion in sales faster than any entertainment product ever, movies, music, anything.
Faster than Hollywood blockbusters, yeah.
That wasn't just a win for Rockstar. It was a massive statement. It showed video games could be just as big culturally and commercially as Hollywood. GTA didn't just exist in the industry. It helped shape it. It forced everyone, media, politicians, to take gaming seriously.
Okay, so that legacy is undeniable. But let's shift to today, 2025. When I look at the gaming scene now versus, say, 2013 when GTA V launched, wow, it feels so much more fragmented.
Well, massively so.
It makes me wonder, how exactly did the throne get so crowded? Who are these other players carving out their own huge kingdoms? Because back then, GTA V felt like it ruled pretty much everything. Now, it feels like there are multiple kings.
That's a really important shift. And the contenders, they dominate in really different ways. First, you obviously have Minecraft.
The undisputed sales king.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Over 300 million copies sold. Its genius isn't just, infinite blocks. It's how it democratized creativity. Anyone can build anything.
Right, it's a totally different kind of appeal. Sandbox.
Exactly. It's a cultural phenomenon as much as a game. Fosters all this community content, emerging gameplay. It's the total opposite of GTA's super detailed, high-fidelity, scripted experience in many ways.
Okay, so Minecraft owns the creative sandbox space. Then who else?
Then there's Fortnite, the live service giant. Its power isn't sales, it's free.
Right. It's all about engagement.
Hundreds of millions of players. Millions logging in daily. Fortnite basically remade gaming into a social platform. You've got live concerts in the game, movie tie-ins, massive brand deals
It evolves
at
constantly.
lightning speed,
Right.
which makes GTA's, meticulous, takes a decade development cycle look almost slow motion by comparison.
A fair point. And Call of Duty. Still a behemoth.
Oh, absolutely. Call of Duty is another titan. We're talking 500 million units sold across the whole franchise.
Wow. 500 million there, too.
Yeah. Annual releases, huge esports scene, incredibly loyal fan base. No single COD game has GTA V's insane legs, maybe, but the consistency of the franchise year after year, unmatched.
Okay. And what about Rockstar's other giant, Red Dead Redemption 2?
Good point. Even within Rockstar, RDR2 is a challenger. 74 million copies sold. Its cultural buzz is quieter, maybe less chaotic than GTA's.
Definitely quieter. More thoughtful, maybe.
Exactly. Its challenge is in its incredible storytelling, that deep realism, narrative maturity. It makes you ask, does the king have to be the loudest, most chaotic? Or can this more grounded, emotional world compete for loyalty? So yeah, like you said, the kingdom is split. GTA is still a giant, a huge one. But it's definitely not the only one sitting at the top table anymore.
That's such a great way to map it out. Which brings us to, well, what I think of as the GTA difference. Because beyond the sales, beyond the scale, there's something unique, isn't there?
There absolutely is.
It's that freedom, not just to explore the world, but to properly break it, you know?
Right.
These games are just incredible sandboxes for pure chaos. A serious mission can just descend into the most hilarious, unscripted mess.
That emergent gameplay, yeah, where things just go completely off the rails in the best possible way.
Exactly. That balance between the structured story and just player-driven madness, that's GTA's secret sauce. And honestly,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else quite nails that.
And that secret sauce, it feeds directly into the world building, which is
Yeah.
just unparalleled. Los Santos and GTA V. It's not just a backdrop. It feels like a character itself.
Totally.
All those satirical radio ads, the crazy stuff you overhear NPCs saying thanks to some pretty smart AI.
Yeah.
Every little detail builds this cynical, hilarious, but somehow vibrant world. It's this twisted mirror of reality.
It feels alive in a way few open worlds do.
Precisely. It's not just a place to do missions. It's a place to just be, to experience. And then there's the hype.
Oh, the hype for GTA Xi, it's unreal.
It's become almost mythical, hasn't it? The wait has built this insane anticipation. That first trailer broke YouTube records, 90 million views in 24 hours.
I remember that day. The internet basically stopped.
It did. And the second trailer, the one that just dropped in May, reports are saying something like 475 million views across all platforms in a single day.
475 million in a day.
That's what's being reported. It just blows away movie trailers, big sports events, everything. Analysts are already saying GTA Xi could reset sales records all over again.
You can believe it.
And that anticipation, that global feverish excitement, that's something no other franchise commands quite like GTA. That's its ultimate trump card. It proves that Crown, maybe shared now, still shines incredibly brightly.
Okay, so let's try and bring this all together. After looking at the legacy, the challengers, that unique GTA difference, the insane hype, is Grand Theft Auto still the king of gaming? It kind of depends on how you define king, doesn't it? If king means the most people playing right now, well, that's probably Fortnite.
Right. Daily active users, Fortnite's likely unbeatable.
If it means the single best-selling game ever, technically Minecraft still holds that overall title, right?
Over 300 million, yeah. GTA V is number 2.
So where does that leave GTA?
Well, if we put it in context, GTA's reign,
Yeah.
it was never just about the numbers, was it? It's always been about the sheer impact.
Shaping the industry, defining the genre.
Exactly. And commanding global attention like nothing else. In this fractured gaming world we talked about, GTA is still this unifier. Everyone pays attention. The hype for GTA VI just proves it. When Rockstar drops a trailer, the entire world stops to watch.
Nothing else really does that on the same scale.
Nothing. Other games, yeah, they've built incredible empires, huge successes. But you could argue they're standing on ground that GTA helped pave,
Interesting way to put it.
So the king might have to share the stage these days. But when GTA 6 finally lands, you can bet all those other contenders will, at least for a moment, kind of have to bow. In gaming, impact is power. And Grand Theft Auto, it still wields that power like no one else.
So that leads to a final thought, maybe for everyone listening. How do you weigh that unquantifiable crown of cultural impact against the hard numbers, the sales, the player counts? What really defines leadership in this industry? What truly makes a king?
It's a fascinating question.
What do you think? Has GTA's time at the very top passed? Or is GTA's VI going to cement its legacy all over again? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. Let's get a debate going.
Yeah, we'd love to hear what you think.
And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive, you should definitely check out Mind Expansion Daily. You'll find more great information and analysis just like this.
Absolutely worth a visit.
So please hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, give us show some love for Mind Expansion Daily. We'll be back soon with another deep dive.